Who got 29 points.
Woo! Woo!
Go Adrian.
Is Tim's mic hot? Let's find out.
Oh.
That kind of sounds like something.
No, he's just talking.
Tapping.
Tapping, yeah, maybe.
Level has gone.
Yay!
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. You just said that into a hot mic. I guess I'll start up another fun fest so Tim can get it though, but I'm probably going to be like pretty passive about this now.
Probably a good idea because we're here at Momocon running a Q&A panel. Two people excited. Shout out to you two. So yeah, we're the Runaway Guys. We've been doing YouTube for way too long. Channel's 12 years old now?
Yeah, I think 13? 13.
$1, Bob. $1.
Man, if those are the rules I lose for going over.
All right, so this is much more chill than throwing the throws. Obviously, we're just going to do a Q&A. If you want to ask us any questions, head up to the middle of the mic. Calmly, please.
Calmly.
Don't bum rush.
Yeah, this isn't the Don Bluth panel. You don't have to be that aggressive.
How did you get to the front?
Oh, no, it wasn't bad. It was just very high attendance, and people were really aggressive getting to the mic. I was lucky enough to ask him a question, though.
I was there, I know.
Mike's not on.
Wait.
Mike's not on!
Mike's not on.
Just give it a moment.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I feel so lucky to have still been able to make videos for this long, because it's been 15 years for me.
Aww.
There are people at this con that are that old.
Like, seriously. I was 11 when I was watching your stuff, so...
Well, it looks like the mic's hot now, so...
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
You get to have an awkward echo to everything you say that disorients you.
Testing.
I think
You're
the
good.
testing's done.
All right, Emil. So for your question, I'm gonna ice break this a bit. So you're forced to Let's Play Paper Mario Sticker Star, but the turnaround is you get to co-op it as a little commentary partner with Princess Daisy. What do you do?
I'll have you know we are very close. We would go through anything together. No, I stuffed her in a sack and carried her here. Don't try to escape, I don't want to do it again.
Jesus, Emil.
Someone mailed a daisy pin to Emil.
Aww.
I always have coughing and wheezing. At least you know my official pin collection.
Oh, Saber Sparks.
Oh my god,
Damn.
Kirby is a cat.
Oh, nice.
Zelda pin and
I'm gonna put these on because I always have weird pins on my thing.
Epic.
Read cool pins.
Thanks for your question.
Jones crowd control.
Hello there. Chaga. I have someone very close to me who wasn't able to attend this convention. His name's Donnie, and he's someone very who has watched your content for years.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say? What would you say to him, knowing that he's been supporting your content for years?
Thank you for not getting sick of my sense of humor.
Thank you.
Believe me, I've seen this man deteriorate over the years.
Along with his
And
hearing.
he's sitting a whole extra seat away from me than he needs to be. Like, I should say plenty.
Okay.
Either that or I smell like America.
I just want to say that I was fourth in line. That's why I kind of like shoved my way to the front here because I got here very early. Okay, so my question is also for Chugga. How do you go about choosing your team for Pokemon LPs?
Sorry.
Sorry, I haven't been able to limit myself to 6 Pokemon since the new AXP share in X and Y.
It's hard to do. So I always do a test playthrough where I research everything that I don't know, where I'm just like, where I question, do I actually know this or do I just think I know this, and test it out. I kind of look to see what holes there are in the resources online, and when doing that, I'll use Pokemon that I'm curious about, and some of them will stay for the actual Let's Play, some of them don't. Every Let's Play, there's somebody who unfortunately gets cut who was an idea I had early on. In Black and White 1, there was originally going to be a sock on the team, an Excelgor on the team, and a Chandelure on the team. But I found out that Chandelure was just, I didn't think it was as fun as other options though, because it was so powerful that it was just, the scene was so centralized around it, and it just kept being defaulted to as the best thing in a lot of different situations.
Me with Volcarona. Anyway.
Yeah, kinda. Gen 5 and Fire Types, like Darmanitan too.
Yeah, there's so many good options nowadays that it's like it's so hard for me to pick. Like even going back to older games without the new EXP share, I still like have more than 6. I've got like 8 or 9 in my current white 2, and I'm probably gonna catch more.
Yeah, there's always like, I always tell myself that I can use them again in a future game, maybe, if I don't use them this time. I know Dust Skull was planned like twice, and it finally happened the third time that I wanted to use it.
It was nice to see, yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Also, only 20 of you joined the thing for Tim.
I was asking my question.
Wait, are you not in the correct FunFest mission?
I don't know which one I'm even in. I thought I was in yours. I was like,
Yours is 19, mine says 20. Okay, they both ended at the same time. I think that was correct.
I got 187, man.
Not bad for doing absolutely nothing. Anyway, sorry. Hello.
Hey Emil, I was planning to delete my Black 2 file and then you had to...
Did you tweet at me about your rank 40 Join Avenue? Is that okay? No, sorry.
That wasn't me. No. No, I was planning to delete my Black 2 file because I hated my team. And then you said that there's a special achievement about 30 people, so now I can't delete it. So thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. Now you're stuck with a team you hate for life.
The struggle of all true Pokemon trainers, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we actually did it. I was planning on holding like a panel at PAX dedicated to getting that medal, because I thought only PAX would be able to get enough people together to do it though, but you proved me wrong, and Georgia is better than Boston.
You know, Atlanta Airport is actually the busiest airport in the world. Atlanta is like a really busy
Anyway,
city.
I've been watching you since I was 9. Biggest question is, I've been trying to record footage on a 3DS and I actually can't do it. How in the name of God can you actually record footage on a 3DS?
Okay, so a few things. The option that I use is from a guy called Loopy who no longer does it, but he's talked about doing it again. He sells modded DSs, not 3DS, but DSs that allow you to do it still. Just, there are a few companies in Japan doing them. I've heard that there's like a place where you can buy capture boards now, but I don't know about installing them. And then there is the option of custom firmware where you can stream video from it wirelessly.
Yeah.
That is a little choppier though, but if you have no other option, it is a valid option that does work. It's just that signal strength could affect the choppiness of the video. So there are a few ways to do it. Unfortunately, second-hand pre-made capture cards sell for a lot on eBay these days. So it's like, you know, you could spend $800 on a really good option, or you could, you know, go the free route and have a pretty good option. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
I've been watching since middle school. The first one was the Fire Red Leaf Green playthrough.
I'm so sorry for the words I taught you. Back then I had a lot less of a filter.
That's true.
Yeah.
a cucumber!
But as I've grown up and gone through jobs in college, it's one of the few things that stayed constant. I've always enjoyed them. I've enjoyed your bios, everything about them. It's just, you know those comfort TV shows you have as a kid?
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but your channel is one of them.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
All right, so there's one for Emil and one for Tim. So Emil, you've been playing a lot more around recently. Well, here recently with the idea of remaking older Let's Plays. Assuming you wanted to go back to the first generation of Pokemon, how and what game would you even go with now?
Gosh. So I don't know what would happen, but I've thrown around the idea of doing a demake where it would be like red, blue, yellow, and I would make it so that the graphics are designed to look as like bad as possible. To like match like the weird sprites and stuff like that. Like that was one idea I've thrown around. I don't know, like I feel like Let's Go is such a different beast that it wouldn't really be the same thing anymore. I'm more been entertaining the idea of Heart Gold Soul Silver,
That would be
because that was
fun.
kind of the plan to begin with, but DS recording wasn't able to be done that far back. I think that would be the more likely one.
All right, so for Tim, and of course you don't have to say the character's names due to spoilers. You can just say like the chapter or whatever. But which Danganronpa Blacken surprised you the most?
Oh, 2-3.
Really? Because mine's 2-2.
Oh, yeah, that one was weird too. 2-2 was a heartbreaker though.
It was.
Yeah.
Woo!
5 is up there too.
You can remove it too.
twist
It
the
should come
thing.
out.
You can slow it down, yeah.
There you go.
Come on.
Clip, it's a clip.
There you
There
go.
we go. Yeah, good.
Okay. So yeah, hello, I'm Nathan, and my question here is for both John and Abir.
Hey, don't get it.
So I've been watching both of your channels for many, many years now,
Mhm.
and one thing I've noticed in both of your Let's Plays, especially throughout the years, is just how incredibly well-researched they are. Your trivia and in-depth explanations on game mechanics is really engaging for me, and in some cases it maybe sold me on a game a little too well in some cases. So I want to know, what does the process look like for gathering this information? And while I'm sure it varies from game to game, about how long does this part of the working on the video take?
Oh no, he sold me on Superman 64 being great too, and then I was horribly disappointed.
Oh,
I said it's tolerable. Oh my god, man. It depends. Like, so here's the thing. Nowadays, like, if it has a speedrunning community, they probably have a wiki, and that answers all your questions really at that point. But usually, like in the case of Superman, it was always like, okay, let me see if I can walk through this wall. Let me see if I can walk through this wall. Walk through this wall, and it's just little things like that.
The answer's always yes.
Yeah, usually. It just depends. Like some things it's just pretty simple. Some things takes a while. I've had episodes for like, let's say Blaster Master took like maybe an hour to do testing, practice, and try things. And I've had episodes of Superman legitimately take 2 weeks of actual like grinding out one stage to see if I can figure out everything for it. Things are a bit better documented out there now because there is a speedrunning community for that. But yeah, no, at the time, it took a while.
Also, I'd just like to add, since you did mention the speedrunning community, the game series in question that you sold me on was Blaster Master Zero, and not only did you sell me on it, I am currently at the top of the leaderboards for the 100% category. Yeah, thank you.
Flippy.
Flippy.
Somebody being recommended by
Oh,
Nice
God.
catch.
Nice save. So we have somebody watching like... No?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so first off, I just double checked. Luby is actually, he just started doing them again, but only for new Nintendo 3DS XLs.
Oh,
So, yeah.
in that case, that changed very recently because I checked it a few weeks ago.
I remember the other day my friend messaged me. He was like, oh, hey, the guy started doing it again. I had to make sure, you know.
I have no idea why he ever stopped. Dude would have a monopoly if he ever did it again, and now he does.
I'm assuming legal issues.
Probably.
No,
Probably.
seriously. So question's kind of just for any of you. I have my own little YouTube channel, and I have like a little niche of its own, but one thing that I've definitely struggled with is trying to, you know, not wanting to get boxed into like one specific thing. Is there a game or something that you guys have personally wanted to do, or you felt like, oh, I would love to do this, but you feel like it's just kind of out of your wheelhouse or something, like it just wouldn't be the right fit?
Fortnite. I love it. My nephews got me into it. My audience hates it.
Good.
I kind of just do whatever I think would be a good idea, personally. I have this weird idea for like a Let's Play that would be 5 episodes long, but it would be like really like well thoroughly researched, and it would be like dedicated to finding a piece of lost media from the game.
Do it.
Ooh.
Do it.
Go alongside it, and then like I could produce it all ahead of time, so I would know what the outcome of the search would be before the first episode would come out, so I can like build up to it like narratively. So I just want to I just do whatever I think would be a good idea or what would work personally.
Yeah, I can't even think of anything. Like, there's nothing I wouldn't do. It's just a lack of time. It's the only thing stopping me.
Why we look.
And the only other thing, I recorded when you got to 30 people. If you would want that at all, I can just send you a DM.
Yes, please. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome to have it up for like footage.
Yeah. How should I contact you?
I'm always on Twitter. I also have a contact email on my YouTube channel.
I'll email you.
Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you.
I got it towards the end. I mean,
Hello there.
I don't know if that counts.
General Kenobi.
I saw you here last year, and I ran into you earlier too.
Great seeing you again, Emil. You too, John. And Tim. Before I ask my questions, I have a confession I'd like to make that'll probably upset you and the rest of the entire audience.
Oh.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure I'm motivated. I don't like Pokemon.
My people.
I'm sorry, I don't like seeing the same animation go over and over and over and over and over.
Okay.
You can turn them
I
off.
get that.
You can
Yeah, just
turn
turn off
them
the
off.
But then it's just Final Fantasy.
At least they actually attack.
I grew up on Final Fantasy 1. Calm down, folks.
All right, so Mike, I have a question for John specifically and a question for the Runaway Guys as a whole. So, John, I am wondering, because I've actually been curious about this for a while. That one ninja profile picture that you've had for a while, is that Ryu Hayabusa? And if so, are you a fan of Ninja Gaiden?
Rumor has it that I may have played Ninja Gaiden once in my life.
Which one?
Which one? Oh, all of them. All of them at the same time. You know what? That's completely believable for my content.
Including the modern ones?
What?
Including the modern ones, the hack and slashes?
Oh yeah, I love Ninja Gaiden Black. That's my favorite 3Ds.
Same here. Awesome.
Nice. Fun fact too for that, if you guys are familiar with, I think, the Mystery Skulls, I believe the band.
Yes.
The artist that does the animated videos for those, Ben Magnum, he made that avatar I use.
Woo!
Back when he was called CMS Pyrowolf.
That's so cool.
He was also in my old Brawl videos.
Yeah.
Now, as for my Runaway Guys as a whole question, how long will it be before y'all finally let's play another Kirby game? Because that's my favorite video game series of all time.
Wait a minute, you don't like Pokemon, but you like Kirby? They look the exact same.
Kirby could actually block and dodge on command, unlike Pokemon, unless you're playing a spin-off like Pokken Tournament.
You know what? He actually got me there.
RPG versus platformer, you know.
Don't know when, but don't be surprised if it's sooner rather than later.
Oh.
I won't be surprised if it's Star Allies.
What was that?
I won't be surprised if it's Star Allies, but it's okay. I like Star Allies.
And before they go out back out
Woo!
to the
Now we know what
We're gonna go right now. Come on.
Thanks for the questions.
Kirby's Avalanche.
One last thing. Is this recorded? Like, will this be available
I
to live
don't
stream
think
later?
this is being recorded. If anyone in the audience is recording, I think.
I am.
Oh, someone is.
Hey, thank you.
Hi.
Oh, thank you.
Now you know what camera to photobomb.
All right. Hello there.
Alright, thanks for attacking him with a snivy.
Okay, first off, well, Emil, it's nice to see a fellow metal enthusiast. I guess I'll humble brag that I have 205 of those things.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Gosh, I pass you by every day, and like, what is your name in game?
My name is just Nate.
Nate, yeah.
You have the full name.
I pass you by. You have All Types Champ as your favorite.
I do.
Yeah.
Who's black? Who's got 200?
I aspire to beat you one day.
Okay, as for the real question, so I've seen things like, say, the Mario Party, like hacks for TRG, and like, I guess even on Emil's end, I see like people like, oh, let me go reverse engineer like how the Wonder Shot works in Chrono Trigger. So I am actually one of those people who does reverse engineering, and I'm wondering if it's possible to like get into that kind of community for the Runaway Guys, or just like Emil's Let's Plays and stuff.
I know that we have specific people that do those boards every time.
Oh, so, well, I thought you're talking about reverse engineering in general, right? Not just building.
Yeah. Like I open up games, I look at the code in those games.
Yeah, he's not talking about just building Mario Party boards. He's talking about like if you need to like
research.
Yeah, do research for anything or like figure out how something works in the game.
Oh gosh, that's really tempting though, because every now and again I'll ask Twitter like questions about it. Sometimes I don't always get the most conclusive answers back. I know that a lot of games are written very differently though. Like, you know, a DS game is not going to be written in Unity, for instance. But
yeah,
like if you could reach out to me with any help when I ask questions. Like, I really appreciate it. I would happily give credit for any findings that you give.
Yeah, just like you mean just like when you tweet out on Twitter and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I always ask whenever there's a question I cannot find the answer to.
Yeah, like I've done like I guess I've done a lot of Mystery Dungeon, like Red Rescue Team, Sky, like those are DS and GBA. I'm in that
S tier games, by the way.
Absolutely. I'm waiting for that Sky Let's Play.
I think it's just a true fact. If you don't like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, you just aren't a good human being.
Thank God I downloaded the demo.
You have the potential to be a fantastic human being now.
I'm working on it.
All right. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah.
Hello. You may recognize me from yesterday. I apologize if we were a little too off-putting.
No.
Thank you. Oh, what is this mic doing? It's
It's like dripping and flopping and.
Yeah, it's good.
Elevators.
Well, I have a question for Emil, and I guess this could also technically be for John.
Alright, go for it. Let's be adventurous.
Okay, so concerning that John was your inspiration for starting YouTube in the first place, what was it like for you to like meet him at a convention much like this one, and then become friends and eventually have that grow into what we know and love as TRG today?
I really hoped he wouldn't hate me. Which I guess.
Now he does.
I was really bad at not fulfilling that promise. I will say that he was very humanized right away because we ate pizza every day and he barfed, and I was there for that. So
Thanks, Emil.
class. Well, no, you became a lot more human as a result of me seeing that out of you right away. Out of you.
Emil!
I'm sure he means well, John.
Food poisoning?
No.
I'm sure he means well.
Yeah. I guess to answer my side of things, I'm glad I wasn't murdered. I realized I talked to Emil online a bunch, but I never talked to Tim at all. And I realized I was just going to stay in a hotel room with the two of them out of nowhere.
Two strangers.
Physically or even seen pictures of them. So I was like, am I going to another country to do this? Am I going to be safe?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm glad you didn't meet two murderers.
I don't know, Tim's
we made a YouTube channel instead, so much more balanced out.
Much more. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Okay, so first off, I just want to say, Emil, I've been watching you since Super Mario RPG. You've been one of my biggest. I can't say it. But
I'm so sorry for my audio quality.
Well, I wanted to ask, and apparently I'm going to ask this as if you're literally illegally not allowed to touch a PlayStation or an Xbox controller. But I wanted to ask if there was any LP you could have done that that is not on a Nintendo console. What would it be?
You mean early on, established it?
Or just
on?
anything.
Okay, yeah. Oh gosh.
It can't be on a Nintendo console.
I mean, a lot of people ask me for Kingdom Hearts. But there's a lot of legal things there that
yeah.
There's a lot of legal things there, and there was a time where I was working at a YouTube network that was owned by Disney, and I was like, hey, can you guys give me a piece of paper that says I will not get sued if I post stuff of Kingdom Hearts or whatever? And they're like, no, we can't get that for you.
It's like,
Just wondering. Okay, well, this is a side question. Was that during the time where you did that when you did